This is the Dearborn County Alcoholic Beverage Board meeting for January 20th, 2026. I have 1:03 p.m. I'm Officer Gibson with the State Excise Police and board member. To my right, board member Tom Rogers and board member Tom Smith. I have one person in attendance today. He's here for a renewal with a violation. Please stand up to be sworn in. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under the penalty of perjury that the information contained on your application or any answers given to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. All right, you may be seated. I have on our agenda 6 permits. I have 4 automatic renewals. I have the American Legion in Aurora, the Elks in Lawrenceburg, Max Convenience Store, 1202 US 50 in Greendale, and have the Dollar General Store on Gatch Hill Road in Aurora. 4 automatic renewals. Automatic means there's no violations or reasons for them to have to attend. Is there a motion concerning the 4 automatic renewals?
So moved. Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Show the motion passed 4-0. Lastly, I have or not lastly, but on my renewals, I have a renewal for Concepts RR 1584520 in Lawrenceburg, violation paid 7/7/25. This had to do with a floor plan. Kind of explain it since I got involved in it. So they added an outbuilding to store their beer in. It wasn't technically connected to the building, which is required. Long legal precedence about storing off your licensed premises. So if you got a building in Indiana, we license one building. So the building's got to be connected. So there's like a foot gap, and we got that fixed. For the record, who here's for Concepts?
First of all, right.
That's what happened. So we've got the building attached now it's legal. Is there a motion concerning the renewal for Concepts? A motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Show the motion passed 3-0.
Thanks, guys.
All righty.
Sorry about the confusion. I didn't catch it all, but
Yeah.
we got it worked out.
In your situation, I could see where it was easy to.
I didn't even understand the wording on the thing of what I did wrong. It was, what does that mean? I have to look it up.
Well, in these smaller towns, when you got things outside, it's almost like, what harm is it doing? Which I can understand the argument, but in some places where it's in cities and whatnot, so if it's not connected to the permit premises, there could be what they call subterfuge, illegal activity happening connected to the permit, but not attached to the permit. So that's the reason for the law.
I'm gonna sit here, but I want to see if I can make that block building that's attached to it.
Right.
It's gonna give me a permit to do that, because the shed's been there, I've replaced it.
Yeah. If you decide to add on,
30 years ago it was there.
yeah, if you decide to add on to the building, just draw a floor plan with it. Say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. It's going to be attached to the building. I'll look at it and go, okay, call me when it's done.
Quick question. We have a 16-inch gap at the bottom of the stairway. I was thinking about boxing it in and making it a closet for supplies. Do you need that on floor plan?
You probably should put it on there. And I'd probably just say, make a floor plan and take a picture of it, since it's just a really small thing.
I will send it to you.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have a good year.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Lastly, I have a new permit. This is location pending in Dillsboro for Hilltop Development. I don't know what happened here. They're not here. So I will continue that until our next meeting. So, usually when they have these that are, location pending, that means they bottomed off.
You ever get your check?
Nope,
No, we were just talking about that.
yeah, went to the bank right before I come down, just to make sure wasn't in there in between.
All right, guys, let me look at what I got for us for next month. 217. So I got about 4 renewals. I want to add this new permit to it, so I don't think Glenn's gonna be here
No,
next
he
month
won't.
either. All right.
I swear, I got up, I looked at my counter, ABC, 1 o'clock, Legion meeting 7, that's all. Gonna do this. Then I started watching Sports Center. And all of a sudden, it was 10 minutes, I said, you dumbass. And I was right down here at the corner, I'm trying to turn, I'm talking, I'm on my way. But that guy, he owns, Concepts,
Yeah.
he does a lot of, gives a lot of money to different organizations. I mean, sports, high school. I don't know what kind of trouble they have at nighttime or anything like that, but
We haven't had a lot of like runs and stuff there, because usually if the police are someplace a lot, they'll let us know.
I've never heard anything bad about that place. I've never been in there, but
Well, you really gotta make sure you're doing everything right with those kind of places, because
see, he bought,
they're gonna get a lot of attention by pissed off. You know, they're gonna have to kick people out of there for not doing what they're supposed to be doing and stuff. So, you know, people are gonna give them a call every day. What the heck?
I always thought he was too close to the high school, but he's not. But he bought a bunch of land over on the entrance into the casino on the right. There used to be trailers down there. It's called Scudderville. He bought that whole thing to move Concepts over there. But something happened. I think COVID happened in 08, 09. But he didn't build. He kept it right there on, I guess, I don't know if that's St. Clair or, you know. Anyway, I've never heard anything bad about that guy.
See if they got me fixed. Nope, still got 1999. We have 5 permits we voted on.
Glenn called me on the way down here.
Huh?
Said Glenn called me on the way down here, he just wanna see if I got paid.
Well, I saw her, I waited a little while.
I said, yeah, I'm gonna get asked that question as soon as I walk in today.
Well, I entered it anyway. Let me
Oh.
see what they got on it.
When will they? Your taxes, you need that,
Well, I told him, I said, don't be sending me a 1099 for something I ain't got.
well,
And that was 2 months ago, and he emailed me, no, we got it straightened out.
I haven't received it yet. My
Yeah,
tax.
usually in January, they want to do, so. Most of them, you get it the last week.
Well, they hadn't changed anything in here. It's still. So and they don't let me go in and look at, because
I'm gonna start calling him. Evidently, the email didn't work. I'll call him every twice a day if I have to, until he gets tired of hearing from me.
so I submitted yours. The last time we had a meeting was like the 19th of December. Do you talk to him before then, or you talk to him after?
No, before that.
Okay.
Remember last time I was here, I said, got it straightened out,
No.
but he said he did. He was going to a different Tom Smith from a different county, whatever, but. And that Tom Smith he's not on the board anyway, supposedly. I don't know how that even happens, because you submit your bank account
Yeah,
I mean, that's the first thing you would enter, I would think. It's going to this bank account. And it's not gonna pop up at Tom Smith somewhere. I mean, I don't get that. Sounds pretty, ridiculous.
My guess is when they enter this stuff, so you get name search. So they put in all your stuff. So they go, oh, we're doing the right thing. So they looked it up, Tom Smith, hit the wrong Tom Smith and didn't double check it. My guess, cause I know I run into stuff like that all the time. You're, oh, yeah, this is a guy, and you're like, it's not. Luckily, on most of our systems, when we search for something, it'll bring up the last name we made. So all I have to do is just leave it blank and hit the name column. The last name I made will come down. And yeah, that's my guy. And so we enter tickets and stuff like that, you know, they want us to enter it so many different times. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
Oh, hang on, guys. What last thing, meeting adjourned? All in favor?
I
Aye,
uh,
meeting adjourned.